was going to get started earlier, but got distracted by other things, and now I'm kind of like, I was all gung-ho to do this, and now I've got all the stuff out, and I'm like, I need to do this so I can clear this my workspace for when I get my airbrush, and I can airbrush my bath bombs that are waiting. So I was gonna make bath pearls, except I'm gonna use this mold flowers. I think it'll be easier to pour. They'll be bigger, which the ball mold I don't like using really, and it's a little bit too small. And if I have any excess, I can put it in these little hearts. And then maybe I'll make some other shapes at some point, but for now I'm going to do just some of the flowers, and I'm going to do them in passion flower and acai berry, and I'm going to do them in this color, orchid purple. So this one you gotta weigh, and it uses, we need grams. All right, let's try that again. It's such a small amount. It's like you can go over quickly. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm gonna just double it. Okay. Just always in here. Okay. In here, I've got to melt butter in the. I'm just going to stir up this dry stuff. It's ready to go. I'm just going to dump it into this smaller pouring cup after. All right, so we need acid, like I figured out last time if you watched my other video. I'm just going to stir up this dry stuff. It's ready to go. I'm just going to dump it into this smaller pouring cup after. All right, so we need. It's ready to go. I'm just going to dump it into this smaller pouring cup after. All right, so. Kind of, since I made this now before, I'm kind of getting an idea of how much of stuff needed. Poly E. And then the stearic acid. Make sure it gets melted in there. And that we need. All right, so I gotta go melt this, and I will be right back to mix it up and pour it for you. Okay, I am back. I microwaved the cocoa butter and the coconut oil and the stearic acid, and there's no granules or anything, so it's perfect. I want to make sure it's not too hot. I gotta add the fragrance. All right, let me give this a minute to cool off, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I think it's cool enough now. How much fragrance was to add here? I have such bad luck with spilling this, and I know what people use the like a popsicle stick to pour it down the stick so it doesn't drip down the side of the bottle, but I never do it. I don't know why. All right, so but I think we're done with the scale. Thank goodness, because I hate using the scale. I'd much rather not, but some recipes, most people would say all recipes should be weighed and not measured, but I don't agree. So this smells really good. Passion flower and acai berry. So I'm going to mix this in and then I'll add the color. Oh, I was going to add, well, whatever. We'll mix it in here and then we'll add it to the cup. And let me get my spatula. Time I added the color and stuff, it was like a little bit thick, so I heated it up and it thinned right out so I could pour it and everything was fine. This kind of looks like pancake mix. Doesn't smell like it, but I'm just stirring it, making it get all the lumps out. Scrape the sides, and it's thickening up already. Obviously, we added it to powder. But I think I'm going to put this back into this little cup, and I might heat it up a little bit. Because I want it to pour really nice for me. All right, so let me go heat this up a little, and then we'll color it when it's runnier. Okay, so that, it hardens up really fast, so let's get the color in so we can pour it before it gets hard again. So we're going to use this purple color. I got some stuff on my fingers. You can't get it all out. And I want these to be nice purple. So I'm going to do 2 scoops. That's probably enough. I don't know what color passion flower is. Acai is like a purpley reddish. So we're going to go with that. I think I should do darker. Often when that happens. All right, so we're going to go with this color. It's like, I don't even know. It's really gorgeous color, but I feel like, well, we're going to put them in mica. So they're going to be more shimmery. Duh. So this mold is going to be so much better. It's not as small. It'll give you more of an effect, and it's not going to be messy to unmold like the other one has, like all like little bits and pieces from trying to pour it in those little tiny holes. And this, I'm just gonna, I'll have little bits, but it's much better. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fill this one. I don't know if I should freeze these a little bit longer because they're bigger. Well, I'll just freeze them while I make my shower steamers, and then that'll be plenty long enough to show them unmolded. And then just gotta wait for them to get to room temperature to roll them in the mica. And I'll mix a little bit of the mica that I used to color it with some of the interreference mica. I think I said interference or something yesterday or the other day. It didn't work out that way. So I was able to fill one whole mold of the flowers. One's a little weird looking, would be perfect. And again, like I think I've said, I'd like to get my store going by the end of this month. So much to do. All right, so let me put these in the freezer, clean up a little bit, and then I'm going to make some shower steamers, I think, while these are hardening. And I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got our bath pearls ready to unmold. You can see their flowers. And they've got like white on the background, on the backs. And I don't know if that's like ice or the moisture from the freezer activated the citric a little bit. But I think it's fine. And I'm gonna coat them in mica too. So let me take this one out first. This is one all messed up. This is our tester. The back looks like I don't even know what, but the front looks super pretty. So that's our tester one. These unmold, like they just pop right out. Look how cute they are. Oh my god. I want to make a million bath pearls. I want to make lips. I have lips. I'm super excited. Look at how pretty they are. So right now they look like you can see, I don't even know, they're just so pretty, but I'll show you once I put the mica on them in a little while, once they're cooled off, once they get to room temperature. It shouldn't take too long. So let me go clean up a little bit more here, and I will go do some stuff on the couch and be lazy, but useful stuff. I've got to make tags and do the blind date with a book, and even though I shrink wrapped all the bath bombs, I haven't packaged them with the tags, but I need to make the tags first. So I might film some of that, and I can just do some silent me doing. Welcome back. So these are room temperature now, so I can roll them in the mica, and they still have the white backs, so I think it's just from freezing them. I don't know, but hopefully the mica will cover it up, and it's the back of it anyway. So I'm gonna put them all in a Ziploc so I can shake it up. And I don't really have a set amount. Just do like two of the dark, and then so it's like a shimmer, and it has violet shades to it. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna steal it. And you can mix the micas like ahead of time, the color which goes into a reference. If you need to mix the micas ahead of time, you can just throw them in the bag and shake it up like you see. Looks like everything's pretty coated. And then I'm just gonna put it on paper towel. Take off the excess. Good. So, I mean, I wouldn't store them in a hot place because they will melt, because they are butters and oil. But in a regular, so we got glittery bath pearls in the shape. And I got my new airbrush. So I'm excited to open it up and play with it, but I'm not gonna have time this afternoon, so I'm not gonna even open it right now. But when I do, I'll be sure to show you guys, because I have three more kinds of bath bombs to airbrush. I did the apple, and then my airbrush died on me, so I have 3 other ones I need to do, and so that'll be fun. So I get to break it in, and I will be sure to film it. I don't know, it might not be till Monday or Tuesday, because my husband will be home, and I don't know what our plans are. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna do a little tub water test on this to show you how it came out. Okay, see you in a minute. All right, I'm going to test out one of my little flower bath pearls. So it's looking good, it's foaming up.